follow Blockchain Backer, and he says XRP will never reach $1,000, let alone $100. Why is he wrong? I think Blockchain Backer is brilliant. What I would say is market dynamics shift, constraints change, and if you're not looking at the whole picture, it would be difficult to come to the same conclusions that I am. If you were only basing your outlook on previous chart movements, which is what Blockchain Backer does. The other thing I would say about BCB is I would love to see him use a logarithmic chart and go back to the move that we saw in 2017, 2018 for XRP, and then just factor that into his thesis of where we could go from here. He normally looks at linear charts. I haven't ever seen him pull up a logarithmic chart on his channel. So I would just say that there are constraints outside of his control that may adjust market infrastructure and movement that he may not be factoring into his thesis. And I do think a lot of people, if we did see a move up to $10 to $13, would probably sell their XRP. I know he would. He would take 65% off the table, which, again, nothing wrong with that. But he does say he always leaves a moon bag, because he's like, I've missed moves before, and he'll tell you that on his channel. He's like, look, I've learned to not take all of it off the table, because there's situations in the past where I thought it was the top and it kept going. So I think he's probably going to be in that camp on this go too.